Hi, this is French A1.1. Today we are studying Basic Pronunciation Part 2. I'm going to introduce you 3 rules today. I hope you remember the rules that we have studied in the previous lectures, because we are going to use them today as well. Let's look at rule number 1 for today. OI is pronounced wa. Par exemple, toi, roi, noir. Do not pronounce OI, oi. For instance, you have to say toi. Do not say toi. Toi. We are going to practice this rule with isolated words first. I'm going to read from column 1. You can repeat the words after me if you want. Voici, chinois, 3, bonsoir, toi. I hope you remember the rules for my first lecture. Do not pronounce the S, T, D, X, or P at the end of a word. For instance, the second word in that column, chinois. The S is silent. I'm reading now from column number 2. Soir, couloir, quoi, victoire, foire. Another rule that I showed you in my first pronunciation lecture was how the E at the end of the word is silent. For instance, the last word in that column is foire. Don't pronounce the E, so foirer is incorrect. I encourage you to pause this video and try to read these words one more time by yourself. Now, let's look at rule number 2 for today. Do not pronounce the H at the beginning of a word. This is a big difference between English and French. In French, the H is always silent. Par exemple, hôtel, hôpital. Let's practice this new rule. I'm reading from column number 1. Hérault, hamster, Hollande, haricot, hibou. Now reading from column number 2. Habiter, harmonie, homard, hoquet, hasard. If you remember another rule from lecture number 1, look at the first word from column number 2. Habiter. The ER at the end of that word is pronounced E. So the R is silent. Habiter. Now, rule number 3 for today. QU is pronounced K. So my point here is that the U in this combination of letters is silent. Par exemple, qui, quand, question. The pronunciation of the last word is not question. The U is silent. Question. We are going to practice with a few words. Reading from column number 1, 4, car, quelle, question. Now, reading from column 2. Qualité, quoi, quand, que. That's it for today. I encourage you to take some time to practice these new rules by yourself. If you take a look at the PDF worksheet that comes after this class, you are going to find the list of words that we have read together today, as well as full sentences. So start with the isolated words and then move on to reading full sentences. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next class.